baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And he lays down a bunt. Down the line, and it's foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line to left. He's got it. Here comes the throw. Back to first, and they got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it that not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And a big swing and a miss. 0-1. Home team down a run here in game 4. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. They say a win.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he 4 of the division series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, James Outman. And that's in there for strike 1. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Towards first. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Bounce it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. And a bunt towards third. Whips it to Gallo. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. And now the DH, Cody Clemens. That one fouled off. Clemens goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. 1 velocity and stay there.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can guess that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle and all that off.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Two outs. Called strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Reds down in. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Zulueta back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Andy Pajes will hit next. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And next for L.A., Josh Smith. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Garrett Dawkins getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on this approach.
2 outs and a runner at third. Late here in game 4. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Steer moving under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. The pitch. Just missed. Fall off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter So critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next pitch is outside. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. And that one is inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's the second out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Luis Urias. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
2 outs, base is empty. Registers the punch out and hits 101. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Vargas. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's giving them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Good. He was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ground ball left side. Urias to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change.
Brad Keller gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The batter now will be Will Smith. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Ohtani at third. Outman on at first with 2 down. And there's a ball. Center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Steer in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Kaminsky also getting ready. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start for the leadoff dive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs. Runner at first. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. That one at triple digits.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. That one not close. And that's ball 1. This one popped up right side. Gallo in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Outman settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Gallo. New pitcher now, Andrew Abbott.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 41.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss. Abbott measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. That one misses. 1-1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajas. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the third baseman, Josh Smith, 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urias drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Garrett Dawkins. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that should be extra bases. Gallo around second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Felix Bautista gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall, but when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, it's strike 2.
It only does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
He goes down looking. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Cody Clemens. And a pitch.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball center field. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of...
This one popped up. Betts settles underneath it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
So the Los Angeles Dodgers take care of business in Game 4, and they're on their way to the League Championship Series.
An important win, Boog, and they didn't want to let this get to a Game 5, and now they've got some time to rest up and get prepared for their opponent in that next round.
An abrupt end to the season on the other side of the field, not the postseason performance they were planning on.
Yeah, but still a lot to be proud of, and they've got plenty to build on for next year. Look for these guys to use this here as motivation.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Houston Astros. Back here in Houston, Luis Robert now. There's a swing and a miss. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Coleman, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Caught it, looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Here's the third baseman, Zach DeZenzo. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him swinging.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Reds leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one finds its way through. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Rengifo, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. And it gets by him. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one is absolutely belted and brings it in at the wall. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and now Matt McClain. And the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swung on, belted. Alvarez going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And now here is Hunter Goodman. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That one missed.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Outside low, and that is ball one. Candelario, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. Will Benson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Left field. Alvarez in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Lane Thomas. Green back to work. That one misses. 1-0.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Line drive. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will pitching change here. Keenan Middleton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the first baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Tying run at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So the Astros lead one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ryan Barucki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Benson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Misses outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Barucki in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting loose out there. And he's
great to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Steer grabs it on the run.
The left fielder, number 44.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. That's in there. 0-1. The Astros trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there, out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And that one fouled off. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. That's towards center. Robert under it. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's out.
Just missed. Rodney Dwyer up next for the Astros. That clips a corner.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
2 outs. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your bait.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Rodney. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Emilio Pagan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1 and 2 is the count.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Coleman. Well, 1-run game. Christian Encarnacion Strand digs in now. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
The 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss.
So tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
McClain stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Go to second. Out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. Well, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got it by him for the K. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Reds 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Lane Thomas. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. 1-run game, bottom 9. Flips the corner, and it's 2-1. And another ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the center fielder, Pedro Leon. Right through there for a strike. That one hooked foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he's in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next to hit for Houston, number 83. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Back here in Houston. Welcome if you just joined us. John Shambi and Chris Singleton as we've got 2 away in the ninth. Here's Adley Rutschman. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Two outs. They're down to their final strike. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the left-hander, up and throwing. One strike away. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here goes the runner. Got it! And that is the ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand scoop, fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. But he's back in time.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Two on, one out. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here's your one. And strike two. Go ahead run at second here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Lang up and throwing. Richards getting loose as well. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out, runner at second. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
To the right side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Get 3 and jump ahead late. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Williamson back to work. Fall off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right side. And it falls. And that puts the tying run on base. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. James Outman now at the plate.
1-0.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Ohtani into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And another ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. That one in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Trey Sweeney up next for the Dodgers. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, it's time for our player spotlight, Singy. Hunter Goodman is a player to watch for this team this year.
He sure is, Boog, and even though he's already looking...
Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike one. Goodman in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Struck him out looking. Reds go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Hunter Goodman. Steer at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that. 2 gone, but the goal is at first. Top half 2 and draw even again. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied up at 3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. Mize back to work. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Jeimer Candelario on deck for Cincinnati. Payoff pitch. Plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
And some real issues with control.
No outs. Runner at first. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Line, and that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, left field. He's under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 7 and the Reds 6. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1. With the tying run on at first, here in the second game of the series.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if
Back here in Denver with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Benson. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. 2 on, 1 out.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Number 57 appears to be getting loose. Lawrence getting cranked up as well. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
He's safe.
Caught in a rundown now. Tags the runner. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We're all tied up, 5-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the Rockies catcher, Blake Mitchell. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Slice the other way and foul. The winning run on second base. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
And that's a strikeout looking. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So 1 left for Colorado, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. We're in extras here. Here's Adley Rutschman. Gilbreth back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1-2 now. He's trying for third. Ripped to short. Rolls across the diamond. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Squares and gets it down the left side. Whips it to Kirilloff. And they take care of Robert for the out. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. Back here at Coors Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Robert Stevenson takes over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And he deals. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Rosarito flies around third. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
You in already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. The Reds are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th.
One ball.
Way outside, and it gets away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses outside. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. And that one in the air center field. Clifford in position. Brings it in. That is the inning. Reds strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Scott Gregory. The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
The wide to kick the pitch. And they'll do it again.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Misses off the plate. 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's the 3rd. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets as they're unable to add to their. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now at the plate, Nick Lofton. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That pitch clips the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen, Edwin Diaz. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Number 88 warming up as well. In the air, right side of the infield. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a
runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, and he's out.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs, tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Swings through that one.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
1 strike.
And another ball. The Reds down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Up and in. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Misses off the plate. 3-2 now. Stuart Fairchild up next for the Reds. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
The batter down. Stuart Fairchild. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fly ball down the line. Tomlinson gives chase. Long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Ryan Clifford. Brock Burke gets the call from the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Bird measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now, Brett Beatty. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom 9, leading off, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Senga back to work. Out there to center. Under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch just misses. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Matt McClain. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's the ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. This could end it. Stays alive. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game. This is one they might want to have back, Singy. They really could have used a win today.
Well, it is early, Boog, but yeah, this isn't the direction they want to be moving by any means. A win today could have really helped build some momentum towards contention.
you.